Hi, I'm Dr. Odie. You know what's ironic? That many students, when they graduate, struggle, not because they didn't do well in school, but because they didn't do well in networking. In fact, most students don't even learn networking skills, yet their business and their careers are vitally dependent on how effectively they network. I struggled when I was 27 years old and I opened my chiropractic clinic in Toronto, Canada. When my father walked in, he said, "Son, I love what you've done with the place, but it's missing one thing." I was like, "What's that, Dad?" He said, "Patience. This place is empty." I was like, "Dad, you got to give people time to find out about me." He said, "Son, that's your first mistake. You don't wait for people to find you. You get out there in your network." Problem was, I didn't know the first thing about networking. In fact, I was terrified, not only terrible, but I was terrified at the idea of networking, like many students are. And yet, we got to go out there when we open our businesses, when we get into our careers, mix and mingle and do so effectively. What I discovered is the only thing worse than not getting referrals and not getting business is not knowing why. And the only thing better, when I eventually figured it out, I realized that the only thing better is knowing with precision why it's happening. The 4Cs program that I offer for university students helps them understand the old paradigms, the antiquated paradigms that are no longer applicable and that are basically holding them back. And I introduce them to a new paradigm called the 4Cs, which are the 4 boxes you got to tick in the minds of others before you can expect a steady stream of referrals, before you can expect to win people over and evolve as a business professional. If you'd like to bring this into your university, please reach out. And what we'll do is share with students real life stories, real practical things that they can do to start developing their networking skills, not after they graduate, but before they do.